Welcome to RE Uncut. Our daily shows are powered by CoreLogic and supported by Printforce, Rockend and Realty.com.au.
Welcome back in our final episode with Michael Sheargold this week and that great program Coach the Coach, which you can get all the details at Michael's website, michaelsheargold.com. There are links on all the programs this week to take you straight to that and get all the details. Michael's going to come back this morning in just a moment, and we've given you a lot of information about your skill level and what you should be doing as a coach, but it can all very quickly come undone if you don't do just one thing, and we'll tell you what that is in just a moment. Michael Sheargold back in a minute.
Realty's proprietary technology connects you, the agent, with buyers and sellers and builds relationships differently. Only Realty's unique geo-channel mapping gives you an exclusive connection strategy, and then our tech builds the relationship for you. This creates your digital voice, increasing your top-of-mind awareness as the agent of choice in your area. Your agent profile boosting content delivered consistently will get you in the door to secure the listing. And then the exclusive Realty listing strategy gets it marketed and sold. An end-to-end marketing solution for agents.
Michael Sheargold, welcome back. Final day for this week. Michael, what is the one thing that can bring all of this undone?
Well, Kevin, the big A of coaching is accountability. And I think this is done so poorly in so many businesses, where either we come in and we go to the program, and by the way, on our website, yes, you can download accountability sheets and all those sorts of things. But the challenge with that is I've seen leaders go back and say, here's the new accountability sheet. I want it on my desk by Friday at blah, 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 blah. Or send me the accountability email or text. The problem with this is that it's very difficult to hold someone accountable to something they're not committed to. And I think this is the big problem. I talk about this at Coach the Coach. If I want to hold you accountable to something you're not committed to, it's a waste of time. I'm literally pushing it up the hill. Versus if I can flip it around and find out, Kevin, what you're committed to, what you want to achieve, then we can wrap the appropriate accountability around it, because it's something you're committed to. And as simple as this is, it is probably the biggest mistake that I'm seeing a lot of leaders make, that they're wanting to hold people accountable to things they're not committed to.
Yeah, I've got to stick my hand up here and say I have been guilty of that. And, I thought that was what leadership was about. I know what we need in this business, and I need you to tell me what you're doing so I can make sure that we're on track. But, I'm cringing here as I listen to you, Michael.
Yeah. And look, hopefully one of the things to look at is no one particularly likes accountability. What we love is the outcome that accountability makes. And look, there's a massive difference, Kevin, me deciding I'm going to go for a run at 6 o'clock this morning and I just jump out and away I go. Accountability, and a simple accountability buddy would to be, you and I agree at 6 a.m. we're going to meet at the park and we're going to actually go for a run on this particular corner. Now, I'm not just letting myself down, I'm letting someone else down. And whether, anyone who's tuned in and listening likes it or not, the commitment that we are most likely to break is a commitment we make to ourselves.
Yes.
So what accountability does then, Kevin, is it actually externalizes a commitment to someone other than yourself. So it could be an accountability buddy, could be a coach, could be your leader, but you've actually got to give them permission to hold you accountable. So this is the art of you saying, hey, it's great. Look, I quite often say the fastest run in the world has a coach. There's a clue. So does this guy, does this girl actually need a coach? Because they're already pretty good at this. Why does Federer have coaches? It's because they're committed to being brilliant. They're committed to being the best they can possibly be. And the thing about it is, Kevin, I often say this to clients, I need to get close enough to your business or close enough to you to understand who you are and what you're about. But you do not want me to have the same view that you have of your business. And they go, what do you mean? Well, if I'm seeing your business exactly the same as you're seeing it, then what level of coaching power do I actually have to give you distinctions to see things differently? So it's very important that I'm close enough, but also have still got perspective to be able to see things from a different point of view. And this accountability piece is absolutely critical in the ability to create great momentum for your clients, for your team.
Yeah, wow, that's quite incredible. I mean, I'm sort of really, it's resonating a lot with me, and I can look back on, you know, some of my own experiences, both being coached and being in the role of being a coach, you know, where it's come terribly unstuck. Just to round us out, Michael, can you just give me the top 3 things or 5 things, whatever it is you choose, that we should be doing right now to upskill ourselves in these areas?
Well, Kevin, we could actually probably just walk through what we've done this week.
Okay.
And just highlight those. So we started in terms of the lead, manage, coach. We lead people, we manage things, and we coach for performance. And understanding the distinction with that. Then we actually moved into, well, is it deal support or performance coaching? And the shenanigans I hear a lot of leaders get into, well, I'm doing a lot of coaching. No, you're doing a lot of deal support. Performance coaching isn't about a deal or about a client. The performance coaching is about them and where they're heading, a team member and the goals, the direction, the vision that they actually want to achieve. And then we actually looked at scams, stories, cons, assumptions, meanings, and mindsets. What are the things that could be getting in the way of you being the best version of you possibly can be? And helping someone with the right level of context and relationship to be able to say, hey, let's cut to the chase here. This is actually getting in the way of you being the best version of you. And, I've allowed this to continue on for a while. Hey, let's agree that moving on, line in the sand, let's agree on a new work style. And then what support do you need to make that happen? And then, the plan. What are the goals that you want to achieve? And importantly, recognizing that the goals are just the goals. That's the big goals. But no plan isn't going to actually make a difference. And the plan is the thing you can hold people accountable to. So the goal should be a what and a why. What do you want to achieve and why do you want to achieve that? And the plan should be a how and a who and a when. So how's this going to happen? Who's going to get involved in it? And when is that going to happen? And that's the thing you can hold people accountable to. And to wrap out the accountability piece today is we can't hold someone accountable to something they're not committed to. So the process we've actually been through up this week has led us to a place of someone having a plan, identified some scams, letting some of those go. Remember, if we take the sand out of the beach, we've got to replace it with something, and literally give them a level of focus as to let's support you on this journey of success that you're on.
Michael, thank you so much for sharing some time with us today. Totally endorse, your program, Coach the Coach, which you'll find at the website michaelsheargold.com. All the details are there. Michael, thanks again for your time. Great talking to you, my friend. Always enjoy it.
Absolute pleasure, Kevin. And everyone be kind, be safe, and recognize that people are on a learning journey. So if you can be part of that, and if I can be part of your learning journey, then I'm delighted to. My big goal, Kevin, as I think you know, is to improve the results and the reputation of the real estate profession. And thank you for your commitment to making that happen too, by getting this information out to so many people in the profession.
The Daily RE Uncut show is powered by CoreLogic and supported by Printforce, Rockend and Realty.com.au. Realty.com.au is where you will see all our shows. Real Estate Talk, The Property Show, Auction Update, and of course RE Uncut. We are the home of property.